you are made new. So when they tell you to be afraid, God says you do not have a spirit of fear. Yes. When they tell you can't handle something, God says you can handle all things through him. When they tell you are weak, God says in me you are strong. When they say you are unattractive, God says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. When the world says you are unloved, God says I so love the world. To blend in, God says you are peculiar people and a royal priesthood. When they tell you you are broken, God says you are restored. When they tell you you are alone, God says I will never leave you nor forsake you. When the world says you are too late, God says I have called you for such a time as this. When they tell you that you are dirty, God says I have washed you in the blood. You are a new creation, bought with a price. The old things have passed away and all things are made new. God says I have adopted you into the kingdom. You are a child of the King. When the world has turned its back on you, remember you are the beloved of God, not rejected, not forgotten, not overlooked, but chosen and covered. Amen. People may walk away, but God remains. I have never seen the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. Titles may be stripped, but your identity is secure in him. Opinions may shift, but his love is constant. Amen. The unapologetic woman knows she does not measure her worth by who stayed or who left. Amen. She is grounded in her identity and her truth. She is focused on the vision. She is intentional about her habits, and she moves unapologetically in her God-given purpose. Amen. 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 Amen.